Yo, beautiful people, welcome back. Welcome back. We're just gonna be coding in this session, just freestyling and see where we go from there. Yeah. So let me see. I want to share my screen. Bear with me one moment. One moment. Okay. So I'm gonna open because I said code along with me, and I'm just gonna be coding in Android Studio and. Mm, yes, so I'm just gonna be coding. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to figure out something. And then, uh, I'm just gonna bear with me. I want to figure out something, and when I'm done, I will explain what I'm doing. Okay, bear with me, please. I'm still here. Bear with me. Okay, so apologies for the wait. Um, Apologies for the wait. But yeah, there's something I've been looking for. Just one moment, guys. Bear with me. I'm just still trying to find this thing. Okay, so what we're going to be doing in this video, because I wanted to do something before, but now I can't quite find it. So what we're going to be doing instead is we're going to be building an app, okay? And it's going to be a mobile and I mean mobile app. Why mobile? Because the world is mobile today. Most people use their devices, and the most popular thing out there today is the most popular operating system today is the Android phone. Okay, so that's it. So that's why we're going to be building an Android app. So I'm just quickly going to do something. I'm going to share you the Play Store. Okay, so we can build an app. I mean, we're going to be building an MVP app just to show you that how not so complicated it is. Building an app. I mean, there's still a lot of work. Well, how easy it is, especially in this age of AI. There's still a lot of work to be done, but this is going to demystify a lot of things. I'm trying to share my screen now, so bear with me. Yeah, yeah. Um, it's it's not wanting to share. So let me just. Aha. It's not wanting to share. So Aha, I think I figured it out now. Okay, so let me just do this. Right. So what I've been doing is I've been trying to yeah. Let me just show my an entire no. And there's a window I want to share. Mm, okay. Okay. Yeah. Especially when you're not on when you've not got like a monitor, it's quite challenging to do this sharing of screen. So bear with me. Okay. So as you can see, you should have been able to see now. As you can as you can see on your screen now, this is the Google Play Store. Okay, and what we're looking at is actually just a list of applications there. Okay, so if you come under top grossing, you can see that most of them are games, but we don't want to build game. We want to build a utility application that does something. So what I'm going to do is we're going to come. Um, you know what? Yeah. So we're just going to scroll until we find something that is not a game. So these they all look like games in this top grossing. So you know what? Let me just change this instead of okay. Well, it's still the same, I guess. Oh right, I'm the one that chose game actually. So I'm just gonna go back to play.google.com. I'm gonna come under apps, as you can see here, apps. I made a mistake of going under games because obviously we don't want to make games. So we're gonna go under top grossing, okay, just to build an application that does something. So of course, CapCut is an application, for editing videos, and we can do that, but it's yeah, but it's a long journey. It's a long journey. So for example, one application we can actually build is this. That's easy and straightforward. Is this temporary phone numbers. So let me go back. It's as of today is number 29 on top gross. Okay, making serious money there. Temporary phone numbers. So what are these phone numbers? Right? It's just a phone number you can so we can read it together. About the app, let's just click on it. So for example, you need um a phone number to set up an account somewhere. So for example, if you want to set up um a social media profile, a creator account. So for example, if you have a business, for example, and you're foreign to that place and you want to set up, and because you're not from there, it's not easy for you to buy phone numbers. You can use one of these services to buy phone number so that you can register it and use it to access services and features in that country. So that's basically it. So but just to be on uh uh I'm just gonna use my chat GPT, which is on chat.com, to tell me more about this app. Tell me more about me more. I'm just gonna increase my this thing so that you can see it properly. Tell me more about temporary phone number apps, phone number apps, and what and why it is it is useful. And again, it's also I know, and we're going to just click on enter now. But another benefit, of course, is that if you want to do something and you don't want to give your phone number to, for example, for a business, a marketing campaign, you don't want to give them your real phone number. You can give them the this temporary one, and then because many businesses they like to spam, so that can also help you. So exactly, so privacy protection, spam prevention, exactly. So you can see exactly. So this is why it's so beautiful. This temporary phone numbers. So, and how is it possible? Let's just ask, how is it possible? So what we're doing here is we're gathering how to build the app. How is it possible? Is it, I'm just asking that. Okay, I have an idea of how it's possible, but let's just ask ChatGPT how. Okay, so we can have an idea. Okay, so it's telling us that this is voice over internet protocol. Okay, um, so the most popular one, the most the most popular one and the less complicated one is actually VoIP. Okay, and you can actually come here and say VoIP APIs. Okay, and what is VoIP? VoIP is basically a phone number. You can, sorry, it's a phone number over a computer. Okay, um, for our demo app, we're not going to be building the full file thing because if you come to this app, I'm sure there are, yeah, I'm sure there are things. Yeah. So, for example, I know that WhatsApp, if you want to use this phone number to create a WhatsApp will not allow you to use VoIP phone numbers to create an account. Okay, so as you can see here, they're providing you service of phone numbers that are accepted by different services. So but what we're interested in is actually something simple. All right, we want to build an app that you can use to take and receive text, take calls and receive text, and that's it. So we're gonna go. So is VoIP the most straightforward? Let me just ask ChatGPT. Is VoIP the most straightforward? Okay, we don't want to complicate our life. As you can see, this is it. All right. So VoIP is just a protocol for having a phone on the internet, really. Just yeah. And I know I'm I'm saying it in a very simple way, but that's what it is. Okay. So that's what it is. Now, um, let's ask it which. So what we now need is, because of course we can go create our own VoIP. Okay, we can create our own VoIP server, but it's too much work. Why not just, if somebody has already built it, let's just pay them some pennies, right? Pay them some pennies and build it instead of spending hours and time in setting it up, ensuring it works and whatnot. It's a lot of stress. You don't want that. So which service offer VoIP API? So basically, we want to just use someone else's code to create that phone number and use it within an app. So it's giving us a list of services that that does this, and it's called. So number one is that we can pay this service Twilio for to create the phone number, and they will do it. Okay, which is the most? Let me just ask it. Which is most developer friendly? Okay, so what that means is which one has a good documentation so that we can use it in our application and not have uh, too much stress. So as you can see here is the consensus here is saying is Twilio. Okay, Right. In conclusion, Twilio is the best. So that's what it's telling us now. So let's head on to Twilio. Okay. Twilio, Twilio API, VoIP API. Okay. Um, and of course, Zoom also has uh its own. Let me just check it out. Let me see their pricing. Which Zoom is a very respected, very well respected company as well. But you know, £8. Well, I'm in the UK, so that's why it's showing me that. So yeah. Now let's see Twilio. Let me see their pricing. You know, what we only want is so so basically if you want to call if you have this setup, it's just telling you what will take you to get calls and and receive calls and get calls. Okay. What else? What I'm looking for actually right now is the of cost of creating a phone number. Okay. So you know, I mean, as you can see, there's a lot of data here. Okay, but what we're really interested in is just so because there's also many countries where you can create phone numbers for VoIP phone numbers. Let me see. Let me see. Nigeria, Africa, for example. Um, yeah. So there we go. Yeah, but so let's look. That's the best way to build is to dive in. So I'm just gonna create an account real quick so we can dive in off screen. I'm just gonna create it real quick. Uh, in the meantime, if you have any questions or anything at all, just drop in a comment and yeah, just drop in the comments and we'll look at it. So right now, I'm just creating an account off screen. Mm, uh, okay, so of course, let me just quickly show you. So if you're creating an account with Twilio, you have to also link an actual valid phone number, right? So yeah, there's that. Um, so this is to help mitigate against fraud. So people creating phone numbers and things like that. So you know you have an actual phone number they can trace you to. So what I'm gonna do is just la 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 la. Oh, you slow down. Bear with me. Bum, 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 bum. I'm just gonna put in my phone number. And I'm just gonna verify the account. I'm just, yeah, 832-434. So let me just quickly ask it. Is Twilio good for building a second number app for users. Okay. Okay. So that's all I need to know. So now I've signed into Twilio and I've confirmed my account. What do you plan to build with Twilio? It's not a call center. It's just order. I'm just gonna click on order. Okay. Twilio, are you here to use voice and let me just go. I haven't decided yet. Okay. So I'm just gonna go with hobbyist for now with code. Okay. I'm just gonna say with minimal code, and I'm just because you know it's going to be other because I'm going to be building an Android app, so it's going to be Kotlin. So there's no Kotlin yet. I'm just going to, what? Let me just go with other, okay? It's because it's Kotlin. Would you like to host your code? No, I would like to. Yes, host my code on Twilio. Yeah, so I like for them to do that. Of course, we will be able to change this later if it doesn't work like we want it to. So for trial, they've given me £12. Right? They've given me £12. And it's just telling me that to get USA or Canadian phone number, I need to do some verification. So yeah, I've created my account and there we are. I'm just gonna come to regulatory. Of course, there's a lot of things to address here when it comes to regulation, and this is well, okay. This is taking the fun out of the game. It's taking the fun out of the game. Okay, let me just go back to my chat because I don't like bureaucracy. It just takes. So where to start? Where to start? I want to build an app. So remember, we're just trying to build something, a clone of this. I want to build. Where to start? I want to build. Because now we've decided we're using Twilio. I want to build a second line app for Android. Good. So now let me see if I've got what this ChatGPT is talking about. Where's the channel for a second? Can you get a free trial? You get access to the console. You can manage your account. Okay. Um, in Twilio's console, create a new project specific for your second line app. Okay, so I have to create a new project. How do I create a new project? How do I create a new project? Okay. Well, of course, I'm going to be deleting this account after I'm done. Because I wouldn't want these API keys or things to be used maliciously. Again, now I need to create, and of course, you're seeing this for this first time with me as well. Um, mm, okay, okay. So now we're just trying to figure out how to. So let me just, instead of wasting time, I'm just gonna go straight to the Twilio SDK 400. Okay. Not to waste any more time. Uh, okay. So, okay. So now what I'm gonna do is, because now we have the SDK, we've got to we've got to um we've got to use the app now. So, and I feel like this SDK is a bit outdated, right? I mean, yeah. So let's just do that. I'm just gonna create a new Android app. I don't know if, let me just share this so you can see it. Right. So I've opened my Android Studio, and what I want to do is I want to create a new project, and I'm just gonna call it second line. Okay. That's it. That's just gonna be the name of the app. Second line. Second line. Of course, you know. So that's that. Okay. I've created the app, and I'm just gonna close this one. Now, only if I can figure out how to close this one now. Okay, the window. Now I'm just gonna share, because it's now loaded. I'm just gonna share with you the second line. Yeah. So here we are. According to the, yeah, I mean, it's a bit, I can't share multiple screens right now, but according to the documentation, it's telling me that I've got to do some certain things. Okay. And the reason, let me just go back. Uh, reason I'm saying this is a bit old is because we no longer do things like this in Android anymore. I mean, so for in adding a library, okay. So but what I do need is this one. Okay, so I'm just gonna go open back my Android Studio. Just gonna come under dependent. You see why, because it's now different stuff, right? Um, as you can see, it's quite different from whatever else is here. And of course, it's telling me that there's a new build Android version. Anyways, what we want to do is right. So this is wrong, right? So I need to do it properly. I need to do this. And then yeah. Um Twilio version. I'm just gonna leave these old like compositions for now. These old versions of that for now. Um, so basically, I'm just gonna duplicate this. So instead of this gonna be, it's just gonna be com.twilio. I'm gonna name it com.twilio. Okay, and it's gonna be uh oh dear. There's so much to this, you know. There's so much. Um, yeah. So maybe I'm just gonna pause here for now. Then we'll have to revisit this. All right. Take care, guys.